I ain't switch Fusion Radio Brush. This is YTS Keys. The laughter in my voice is because the record we just played, those of you on live, y'all didn't hear it. It's a song called We Outside. And the DJ's voice is hilarious on there. Like, I was just thinking, like, during somebody's interview, I just want to be like, hey, we outside.
You want to ask
CeCe in the building. No, you it's Fusion Radio. Brian Stinson, man, YTS Keys, man. Look, we've been trying to make this one happen for a minute, man. We're excited that she's in the building. Those of you that's on live, you see her with her beautiful self, man. CeCe.
Hey.
Finish the rest of it. You see.
BKE.
Yeah. I just wanted you to do that.
You gotta say that though.
But you know why I did that is because I like your interaction. I did that on purpose. See, anybody that comes to the station know I like to do things to like engage people. We like to laugh, act the fool here, just everything and everything.
For sure.
So you're here, like, talk to me about like how your whole movement started.
How it started, I don't know. To be honest, I just made like, my real name is Celeste. My name always been Celeste Be Killing Them. It came from like Fab. Growing up, I just was like, I don't know, I had my own little swag. That's just who I was. Then Facebook told me that wasn't my name no more. So I was like, all right, I shortened it, I abbreviated it, and everybody was calling me CeCe BKE. That's just who I've been. I've been CeCe all my life. So, yeah, the BKE just came with a little swag to it.
All right.
Low key, that just kind of threw me for a loop though, cause okay, that's low key cold though. That's cold. I like that. So what?
Thank you.
When was the moment that really made you be like, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to make music.
I don't know. I just started doing it. I just started writing on my phone. At first, I was doing like poems and stuff, but then I ended up showing one of my homies, and he was like, "No, you got to do it right now. Like, record it right now." And he was holding his phone up, and every time I was messing up, he was like, "Do it again, do it again, do it again." And then when we got the final draft, I had posted it, and it went up. And then from there, it was like, all right, I could do this. And I just kept doing it. I don't know. I don't really know what made me stay so consistent, but it just kind of happened that way.
Can I say what made you consistent? And I'm just going to speak a little bit for you is that, man, like your music resonates with people. And definitely, like, when it resonates with people and has an impact on people whatsoever, it makes you want to definitely, like, come out with more music and continue to build on what you started.
That's a good feeling for sure. I remember, like, I think I was, like, a sophomore or something, and they was asking me why I was making music, and I was like, I just want to be heard. But then when I seen how many people, like, resonated with me, it was different. It was like, all right, now I'm speaking for more than just me. You know what I'm saying?
So I heard you say, like, you started off, like, making poetry. So, like, what, like, was it easy to transition into music? Because I know in some type of way poetry is like rapping, but it's kind of different in its own way, though. So was it kind of an easy process to transition?
So I want to say, like, it went from spoken word to, like a little bit of anger. Like, something turned me up, and it was no going back from there. Like, I had way more to say in a different way. I feel like I could still do, like, I could still go to, like, a speakeasy or something and still do my thing, but I don't know. It might be that out west stuff y'all was talking about, too, you know?
Man, like, I want to go back, like, real talk and talk to you about spoken word, because, like, that's one of my favorites. And, like, I remember, like, back in the day, I would go to the sets and everything and would just leave, like, and be, like, so messed up from a visual standpoint just from what was said. And, like, it's a lot of people that do spoken word that transition over to hip-hop or other forms of music that are really phenomenal artists. So clap it up to you for that. If we weren't on FM, I would definitely have you spit something for real. But as I was telling you before, I ain't got the money for the fine, and I actually want this station to stay around.
Really big fine.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're here, CeCe, BKE is in the building. I feel like it's definitely just overdue, man, with this conversation. Jump into some of your good music. So you've got this record called Stacks. I want you to talk to me about it, give us some info on it, and then talk to us about, man, how does it feel for it to be, you know, definitely blowing up on Chicago radio?
So Stacks is just like, I don't know, it's a vibe. It's a vibe between me and my friends. Like, I got some friends that's bottle girls, dancers, they waitresses, they do a lot of different stuff. And I basically just preach to all of them, and we all talk to each other. And we tell each other, like, if they ain't talking about nothing for real, don't talk to them. They're not talking about money, don't talk to them. So that was what the song was really about. Like, I hate to say it that way. I hate to break it to people, but like, yeah, that's really what Stacks was about. It was just a vibe. I came up with it like by myself at the studio. At first, I was dancing. The only thing I had in my head was Stacks, Stacks, Stacks. Then I don't know, everything else just kind of fell into place. So yeah, that happened. And then you said, what was your second question? I'm sorry.
Was like, how does it feel for it to be blowing up on Chicago radio? Like your feeling when you heard it on the radio for the first time?
I actually never heard it on the radio.
You've never heard it on the what?
No. Me personally, I haven't heard it. But like other people telling me like, hey, I heard you. That's different. That's a really good feeling. I definitely feel blessed by that. That was one of my goals, like growing up. Like I just want to get on radio just so they can hear me. And then now it's kind of like, okay, I hit that pinnacle. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, like for me, I listened to it in the car. It was really balled out, to be honest. Like the song, I used to play the song like maybe 2020.
Right.
So it kind of hit everybody late.
Wow. Well, let's jump into it. Let the Fusion Radio audience hear it, man. Those of you that's on Facebook Live and listening on the radio, you in store for some good heat from the girl CeCe, BKE. It's called Stacks. And it's in your ears right now on Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys.
He wanna be all on me cause I bag it up. No city girls, but I'm acting up. If his wallet and pockets ain't fat enough, he gon' be gone just like abracadabra. I step in this bitch and they watching me turn off. They wondering who is that bitch. I do what I do, you was looking for clues on the gram, looking blue as a bitch. I be with some baddies, they all got some fatties, and I got tattoos on the toots. And we all about money, and we not no dummies. It might cost a car for a pig. They think I got corona, they say that my flow be so cold, it be making them sick. I gotta feed the whole gang, so I'm rapping and focus on making them rich. All of these boys wanna hit from the back, but none of them talking about pulling out stacks. Stacks, stacks, none of them talking about pulling out A. All of these boys wanna hit from the back, but none of them talking about pulling out stacks. Stacks, 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 ayy. All of these boys wanna hit from the back, but none of them talking about pulling out stacks. Stacks, stacks, none of them talking about pulling out A. All of these boys wanna hit from the back, but none of them talking about pulling out stacks. Stacks, 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 ayy. He wanna be all on me cause I bag it up. No city girl, I'm acting up. If his wallet and pockets ain't fat enough, he gon' be gone just like abracadabra. I step in this bitch and they watching me turn off. They wondering who is that bitch. I do what I do, you was looking for clues on the gram, looking blue as a bitch. All of the boys wanna hit from the back, but ain't none of them talking about pulling out racks. A broke boy can never come pull on my tracks. If he don't got no money, just tell him relax. He think he gon' crack, but I think he on crack. Big BKE bout to check, bout to sack. I burn the batch, then I make it right back. You can't even kick it, you know I'm gon' tax. All of these boys wanna hit from the back, but none of them talking about pulling out stacks. Stacks, stacks, none of them talking about pulling out A. All of these boys wanna hit from the back, but none of them talking about pulling out stacks. Stacks, 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 ayy. All of these boys wanna hit from the back, but none of them talking about pulling out stacks. Stacks, stacks, none of them talking about pulling out A. All of these boys wanna hit from the back, but none of them talking about pulling out stacks. Stacks, 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 ayy.
So y'all know the funny thing, I'm gonna bring those of you that's listening on Facebook Live here, is I discovered that during the anniversary show last week that y'all love when we have the women guests on the show. Some of y'all be trying to shoot y'all shot while the interview be going on Facebook Live, talking about why you ain't tell me you be having cute guests. You holding out. You know what I'm saying? I want to come to that show when such and such was here. And so, CeCe, BKE, I'm laughing because I want you to share what you just saw on the live with the person that's on the live.
See, my gang member he said they want to hit from the front and the back. Okay? He's going crazy.
Only on Fusion Radio do we get people that just share funny, hilarious things, man. We appreciate those of you that's tuning in on the live, man. Search Brian Stinson, YTS Keys, man, and everything. That's where we're at, man, and everything. So, CeCe, you're here. Turn it up, man. We just heard the single Stacks. You was talking your stuff on that song.
Okay.
So, Keys, man, what you got in store, man? What was you thinking when you heard that record, man?
No, see, it's that record a little different for me. You feel me? Cause see, personally, I know the person who shot the video for that song. So when the video first came out, like, of course, I didn't know who she was. You feel me? But I listened to the song and I actually liked the song. So it's like when I was listening to the song, it made me think like the females in Chicago, they got a real movement going on. Like a lot of the people that's going crazy in the city right now are females. If you really want to be technical, they got real motion. So it's like, I really want to clap it up to y'all, though, because y'all really doing y'all thing, though, for sure.
Thank you, for sure.
Definitely doing y'all thing. So, to build out that, like, what's some female artists that you want to work with in the city? Or just, matter of fact, scratch that, just an artist in general you want to work with in the city?
In general, that I want to work with in the city? I really want to work with Tink. I work with Tink. I work with Dreezy.
That's another good
You
name.
know, yeah. They're my girls, though.
Most definitely. We definitely, I could see that, though. I could see you and Tink or something doing something together, because I ain't gonna lie, when Tink first came out, Tink was hard when she first came out.
She still is hard.
I know.
Correct yourself.
I know, but like she was doing more like rapping when she first came out. Now
Yeah.
she really going into her bag as far as singing and stuff. So.
Yeah, I feel like she has her own sound now, like her own little thing she doing. Cause back then she was doing a little bit of everything, but now it's more like, I don't know.
She linked up with Hitmaker, and they making them hits though. I just seen some song. I forgot the name. It said Gangsta Song. I think it was Gangsta Paradise.
Paradise, yeah.
That's what it was. I just seen a video to that. That was a cool video. I liked it.
No doubt, man. So CeCe BKE is here. This is like a part of the show that I'm really interested in hearing what you have for this thing that's on your bucket list. What's the hardest thing about being a female artist? Like, I really want to hear from your perspective.
I feel like the hardest thing is you get seen as like a pretty face. So people are like, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? They underestimate you because you're a pretty face. Like, people think you a little slow, damn near, like, and it's not that. Not necessarily slow, but it's like they don't think you know as much as them. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or you could put on as much as them. But like you said, the girls are definitely showing out. So with me, I kind of try to like promote, if you not gonna come correct, don't come at all. I could sit with the boys, but it took me a second to show everybody that I could. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I feel like that's one of the things. That's one of the main things.
So, what can we expect next as far as like CeCe BKE? You feel me? Especially going into the summer, because you know the summer you need something to really hold on to that traction and stuff like that. So, what could we looking for in the future?
So my tape is dropping on the 23rd. It's called Duffel Bag Girl. Tap in, don't tap out. Go see about that, for real. But yeah, it's gonna hit right before the summertime. It's gonna be super lit. I got like a few singles that I know I want to drop. I don't know if that's gonna work out how I wanted to, but we'll see. Yeah, I just want to stay consistent. I just want to be in people's face and do what I gotta do.
Most definitely. So before we get up out of here and stuff like that, I do want you to talk about your this other song that we got in here that we gonna listen to and stuff like that. But before we go though, just get the people all your social medias and like where we could check out your content and stuff like that.
It's CeCe BKE everywhere. CeCe BKE. The big one, not the little one.
Most definitely. So this last song that we got from you feel me, it's called More. So could you just talk to us about that song and like how it was like making that song and what type of mindset you had when you was making that song?
Ooh, more. I was a little angry. I be having my moments where I just feel like I got to get all this off my chest. So it was really one of those, and I don't know. I wanted to kill the beat. So hey, more. It just happened that way.
Okay, so we finna go ahead and listen to this joint by CeCe BKE, but we'll be right back on Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keith.
Killing shit like I need me a morgue. I fuck off a sack every time I get bored. You do the shit you can't even afford. I've been in the hood, you just got off the porch. When I was 18, I had fucked up the forge. I get it from jelly, this shit is a force. These can't tell me shit, I get annoyed. I'm saucing the counts like I drowned it in soy. Every time I get home, I put the racks up. My pocket's too heavy, it be hard for me to stand up. I told my shorty every time he do a hit, before he empty out the clip, he better make sure that his mask up. I took a couple L's and came and raised a hand. Now they looking at the score because they knowing that my stats up. Big dog, I don't feel no fuck, at least send that boy right up to Jesus if he really wanna act up. I ain't worried about nan. I crack soft like an envelope. Real bitches do real shit. I hope you ain't riding no broke boy. I'm still hiding in them hotel licks. If I get the drop, we gon' pop up with sticks. I ain't stressing about another nigga mad. He ain't getting to the paper, he ain't trying to check a bag. He be leeching off of other asking me about my money cause he know that I could rap. I'm just trying to understand it, I'ma need you to explain it. Can you tell me how you fucked it off at Saks? You ain't special with your baby, you was crazy. Tell me how you even call yourself a dad. Killing shit like I need a morgue. I fuck up a sack every time I get bored. You do the shit you can't even afford. I've been in the hood, you just got off the porch. When I was 18, I went fucked up the forge. I get it from jelly, this shit is a force. These can't tell me I get annoyed. I'm saucing accounts like I drowned it in soy. I just let them talk, I don't even listen cause they just be saying whatever. You might even believe it cause you never see me and people don't know no better. I learned from some bosses, I'm not with the talk, so this is gonna cost you some cheddar. We got Glockies, XDs, and Berettas. I promise it's up with whoever. CeCe got on the temper, this shit could get ugly no matter the weather. C quick to pull back the lever and pop me a and put them together. I tried to be cool cause of Heather. I still think when die I feel better. I do this shit in this life in the gutter. Big BKE and shout out to my mother. She got me for L when I go to jail. So mama, I got you forever. I'm just like who had me, I'm just like my daddy. I'm sorry your daughter's a stepper. Bop out with the press and work for the lesser. Pull a 6'9", I would never. Can't call many my brothers. Niggas be softer than like feathers. Like feathers.